As a mineral owner, how do I get somebody to drill an oil or gas well on my property? This is a question that I get all the time. People call me up and they have neighbors who have oil and gas wells on their property, and they want one on theirs as well because they want the royalties. And they just can't figure out how you get somebody to come and drill a well. And the bottom line, and the basic answer is you don't. The companies that drill the wells are investing a huge amount of money and resources in it. Wells can cost, several $1,000s to drill some very shallow conventional wells, or it can cost millions of dollars to drill a well. It just depends on where it is and what kind of well they're drilling. So if you own 100% of the minerals, you can actually just go and drill your own well. You can hire a team. Most mineral owners do not have that kind of time, money, resources, technical expertise. And so they end up waiting for somebody to come by and offer them a lease and an opportunity to develop the minerals. So there's not that much you can do. However, that's not always the case. Depending on where your minerals are located, you may be able to call the offset operators, so the operators that are operating the wells that are on your neighbors' properties. And if they're really small operators, they may be interested in exploring for oil and gas on your property. If you've got seismic reports or any kind of evidence that there is oil there, you see it seeping up from the surface, then that may be something that's more interesting to them. But for the most part, you're not going to find large operators who are going to be open to a phone call of, hey, I've got some mineral rights. Do you want to come and drill a well? The only ones that are really going to maybe be interested are the little tiny operators where they don't have a whole team of engineers. They may be drilling more older, conventional wells. You might have a chance there. So really, there's not that much that you can do. It's mostly a matter of sitting and waiting. And most mineral owners hold on to their non-producing minerals for generations. Many are never developed, but there's always an opportunity, and technology changes. 15 years ago, there were oil fields that we thought were completely played out. And then we had the shale revolution and the fracking boom. And that really changed the whole game. And places that we thought were all dried up, we were able to access oil and gas in another way using new technology. So you never know what happens in the future. And it's always a nice thing to hold on to non-producing minerals and pass them from generation to generation. However, they do get fractioned, but that's a whole nother story and something that just happens over time.